cloud who couldn't stop laughing. Once upon a time, high up in the sky, there was a little cloud named Pippin. Pippin wasn't like the other clouds in the sky. While the other clouds drifted calmly by, Pippin couldn't stop giggling. He would laugh and laugh, his fluffy shape bouncing up and down like a soft cotton ball. The other clouds didn't quite understand Pippin. "Why are you always laughing?" Pippin asked Nimbus, the big wise cloud with a soft, puffy belly. Pippin giggled again. "I don't know. It just feels so fun up here. The wind tickles me and the sun makes me feel warm. And everything just makes me laugh." Nimbus chuckled, his round belly shaking like a big, soft pillow. "It's wonderful to laugh, Pippin. But sometimes clouds need to be serious. We have important jobs to do, like bringing rain to the earth or making shadows for the animals below. If you laugh all the time, you might forget your job." Pippin thought about this for a moment. He wanted to help, but he couldn't stop giggling. "But what if I can't be serious?" he asked, his voice a little worried. "You can do it," Nimbus said kindly. "Just try your best." That afternoon, the sky was clear and blue, with just a few fluffy clouds drifting lazily across. Pippin decided to give it a try. He puffed himself up and tried to be serious. He tried to think about his important job, but every time he thought about a raindrop, he started giggling again. "Pippin, please," said Nimbus with a gentle laugh. "Just relax, it's okay to be yourself. But try something different. Why don't you try making the world below smile with your laughter?" Pippin blinked. "Make them smile, yes," said Nimbus. "You have a special gift. Your laughter can bring joy to the world. Instead of worrying about being serious, why not share your happiness?" Pippin wasn't sure, but he decided to give it a try. He floated over a forest, where a little family of birds were trying to learn how to fly. The little birds flapped their wings and chirped, but they were nervous. When they looked up and saw Pippin floating above them, they couldn't help but notice his soft, round shape and the way he bubbled with laughter. Pippin let out a soft giggle, and soon his laughter turned into a cheerful song that danced through the sky. The birds, hearing Pippin's joyous sound, stopped flapping for a moment and looked up. Then one by one, they began to giggle too. The sound of their laughter filled the air, and suddenly the little birds weren't scared anymore. They flapped their wings more confidently, and before long they were soaring through the sky, laughing and chirping happily. Pippin beamed. He had made a difference. He wasn't serious like the other clouds, but his laughter had helped the birds learn to fly. Later, Pippin floated over a meadow, where a little bunny was hopping in circles, trying to find a way to hop higher. The bunny looked up at Pippin and saw the little cloud sparkling giggles. Pippin let out another laugh, and this time, his giggles carried through the air like soft whispers. The bunny stopped hopping and listened. The laughter made the bunny feel light and happy. With a joyful wiggle of her ears, the bunny gave one last big hop, and to her surprise, she soared higher than ever before, landing softly in a patch of daisies. Pippin laughed even harder. His giggles were becoming a magic all their own, helping the animals below find their courage and happiness. As the sun began to set, Pippin floated back to Nimbus, who was watching with a warm smile. "You were right," Pippin said, his fluffy shape glowing with pride. "I don't have to be serious to do something important. I can make the world happy with my laughter." Nimbus nodded. "Exactly, Pippin. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is bring joy to others. You've found your own special way of helping." And so Pippin continued to float through the sky, giggling and laughing, making the world below smile with each giggle. He wasn't like the other clouds, but that was okay because Pippin had found the magic in being exactly who he was. And from that day on, whenever the sun was shining and the birds were flying high, you could always hear a soft, cheerful laugh drifting through the air. The end.